Hey, how's it going, Fry Dudes and Fridays? Welcome to another episode of the Crave Chronicles. I'm Mike on the mic.
I am still Sam Disaster Blessed. That's a callback to any summer camp friends who still exist out there. But I'm still here. I'm still kicking.
And welcome to our probably most controversial episode yet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Problem with In-N-Out.
This, I'm not gonna lie. I think In-N-Out is the sole reason this podcast exists because we've spoken so much in the car about In-N-Out over the years that I think that dialogue drove you to want to make this podcast. So while you may not particularly like In-N-Out, Mike, I think it's responsible for this podcast
I mean, at least in part, I will give you that.
more than any other restaurant. Because we've definitely talked about other fast food places, but I think this is the one we've talked about the most.
This is probably the most polarizing. I will say that, and it's not just us. It's like everyone has their opinion on In-N-Out, and today we're gonna go over that.
We're gonna find out what your opinions are. Not you listening at home, mostly Mike and mine. But I guess you could join the chat and tell us, or vote in the polls. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Mike has been hyping himself up for this all week.
I believe so.
He's got a punching bag in his room with the yellow arrow on it. He's doing the old left, right, left on it. Yeah, it's a little scary. He's throwing knives. He's got like tattooed on his knuckles like "kill In-N-Out" or whatever.
Would that even fit? Let's see.
Kill KILLINNOUT. Yes, it would. You'd have to use all 10.
Oh, I see now.
You'd have to. You could look a little goofy with your thumbs out, but
Yeah.
you could get all the letters on there.
All right. Before we get into the food, some quick history on In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burgers, doing business as In-N-Out Burger, lame, is an American regional chain of fast food restaurants with locations primarily in California and to a lesser extent the Southwest from Oregon to Texas.
Oregon's not in the Southwest, but I know what you meant.
Yeah. It was founded in Baldwin Park, California in 1948 by Harry and Esther Snyder.
They're not Mr. and Mrs. In-N-Out.
No.
I don't know anybody's named Esther anymore either, so that's a little rough.
The chain is headquartered in Irvine, California, and has expanded outside Southern California into the rest of California, as well as into Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Texas, Oregon, Colorado, and Idaho, and is planning expansions into New Mexico and Tennessee. Sorry, Tennessee.
Tennessee, make a little jump there.
The current owner is Lindsay Snyder, the Snyder's only grandchild.
Ooh, the family lineage is drying up. Lindsay, or is it Lindsay?
Lindsay. It's Lindsay. Okay, so get this.
That's a weird spelling of Lindsay.
It's spelled Lynsi. That is the only time I've ever seen Lindsay spelled like that.
I guess if you own a national fast food chain, you can spell your name however you want. That's not how I would spell Lindsay, but Lindsay, the lineage. We got to protect the bloodline.
Definitely.
Come on.
All right, y'all. Well, let's start, I guess, with the drinks today. Before we even go into anything.
Sure.
So I'll just tell you a little bit.
Shakes are melting, so yeah, drinks would be good.
Let's start with just our history with In-N-Out. So okay. I've been to In-N-Out exactly 4 times, and I remember all of them.
He can remember all of them.
Because
Time 1.
So In-N-Out came to Dallas, I think. It was like when we were in middle school, I would say, probably 2012, 2013.
We were definitely teenagers.
It was maybe even like 2010. But I remember it coming here and the lines, were out into the street, onto the highway. Everybody wanted it. And so
people were waiting hours easily.
Yeah, and that's like the way everyone talks about In-N-Out is that they say it's the greatest thing ever. And I finally got it. Here's my whole reaction. Meh.
Ooh.
And I don't.
Sometimes it's worse to have the mid reaction than to have like a bad reaction, right? You'd rather have somebody feel something about you than just like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah. And I know I'm definitely not alone with that opinion. And I think it's really because of this cult following that it has. It's a mega cult following. And that's what just kind of riles people up because they finally try it and it's like that. It's like,
You
okay,
get riled up.
it's
That's his riled up noise.
you get it, and you're like, okay, it's fine. And do you remember that video? Did you see that video I sent you?
I'm trying to remember it.
I
think
you
you sent me a lot of videos.
Go check out Trevor Wallace on YouTube if
People
you haven't
send me
already.
so many videos.
But
send them videos too.
So it seems like when you say you don't like In-N-Out, then people who like In-N-Out will just try and find any excuse that you didn't like it. It's like, well, did you get it animal style? Which, by the way, our Instagram voters voted was the most annoying thing to hear from people at In-N-Out.
About animal style?
Yes, I've tried it animal style, which is so the second time I had In-N-Out.
I'm gonna give you your shake here before we get too far.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Okay, so that was your first time. Second time.
Second time was the first time I had animal style because, well, so the first time the fries were bleh.
The fries, yeah, we're gonna get into the
We'll get to the fries a little more.
Don't think I don't know about you.
And
fries.
And so the second time that I had it, I got animal style because that's what everybody says.
Mm-hmm.
Say, but did you get it animal style?
They're at least trying to help.
Tried animal style. It was disgusting.
Disgusting?
It was like,
I thought it was at least better. I was not like, oh my god, but it was a little better.
I don't know. I was not a fan. It was.
So that was time 2.
It got like all solidified on top, and it was just gross.
You do kind of have to eat it fast, otherwise the cheese gets a little solidified, to use your word.
But also, to be fair, the thing is that I don't like pickles, and animal style straight up tastes like pickles.
Really? I didn't get the pickle taste, but okay.
That's what I remember at least.
That was your experience.
Third time, I think, was later on. I was in high school, and it was like a late night. We went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
I had it, and I was like, okay, this burger's not bad. You know, the price is good. I could probably come here again.
Look at that. Some growth. Okay.
And then the fourth time, I came back, and I was like...
And then the fourth time,
what was I thinking?
You in the gonads.
The fourth time I came back, and again, my reaction was, meh. What was I so hyped about last time?
I think you were just in a burger mood the time before, and it got you a little excited for it.
I think, honestly, yeah.
My history with In-N-Out, I've experienced a lot of In-N-Out growth over the years. When I first had it, I was like you. My exact words were, the Diet Coke was the best part of this meal. I will never forget that. And I've had it a couple times since, because I wanted to like it. I didn't want to just not like this place. So I had it when it first came to Dallas. I did not wait hours for it. I waited like 15, 20 minutes, like a normal person for it. And I thought it was not great at all. I had it in college because my roommate was from LA and he really wanted In-N-Out, so I went with him. And I was like, it's still okay, but like, I see why people like it. Then I went to California for work. I went to San Francisco and got it. And I was not a huge fan of it. That's when I had it animal style. Because I was like, I'm going to be in California. I have to get In-N-Out. I wasn't a huge fan of it. But you know what? People from California will point out to me Northern California is different than Southern California. It's like if I went to Houston and got something versus Dallas. So then I went to Southern California and got In-N-Out. And my coworker enlightened me on the greatest In-N-Out idea ever. Because the fries are not great, spoiler alert. So he just told me, he said, Sam, just don't order the fries. Just get a second burger. Because the burger's good.
That is the best idea I've ever heard.
I was like, you can do that? He's like, yes, just get 2 burgers. Because the burgers are cheap enough. You can just buy 2 burgers. And I did that, and I was like, okay, now we're doing good. And then my friend Catherine really likes In-N-Out. I can go more into that later. But I've gone enough times now where I've started to like it. So I've turned slowly but surely. I wouldn't say it's my like number 1 burger place, but I've turned slowly but surely into liking In-N-Out. So we will see how this goes.
I will say this. I have no doubt that I'm probably going to like this burger.
The burger's good.
The thing is, it's just a burger. It's just a burger.
Mike, my advice to you, silence the haters. Silence the cult.
Well,
ignore the cult.
We will get into that in a second. First, because our shakes are melting.
Our shakes are melting. We got shakes. We got milkshakes. They do have milkshakes. I like their milkshakes. They're not my number one milkshake, which will be on a later episode, I'm guessing.
Oh, immediately I put the straw in and it's starting to like geyser
That's
out.
because it's melting. It's melting. So I got a chocolate shake.
I have not had the shakes before, I will say that. So I feel like I hear a lot of conflicting things about the shakes. I will say for the first thing, this is really small, and I think this is the only size they offer.
I'm sure you can get a larger version of it.
Maybe.
This seems
Maybe.
like that's a good amount of shake.
I'll try it. I got strawberry. He got chocolate, by the way.
Are you a big strawberry shake guy?
I am. I love strawberry shakes.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
It's okay.
He says it's okay. He says it's okay. I like the chocolate shake.
It's very okay.
He says it's very okay.
This is not a shake I like need in my life.
It's also been sitting for like half an hour at this point.
It's
Maybe not half an hour.
Just even like the flavor too. It's just not overly flavorful or anything. It's fine.
Here, I'm gonna try yours.
Go for it.
I'm gonna get nice and wide on it.
Nice and wide.
You want to try the chocolate shake? You like?
Yeah.
You like a little chocolate shake? I'm gonna get. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had a shake this way. I think you went wrong with the strawberry shake.
I do like the chocolate shake better.
I think the chocolate shake is a better shake.
Even still, it's a shake. Tastes like a shake to me.
It's a good shake. I like the shake. Not a Brahms shake, but it's a good shake.
All right.
I've had a lot worse shakes. My biggest complaint with chocolate shakes is if I can taste like overly chocolatey syrupy, I don't like that. And this does not strike me as that.
These napkins feel like they've been steamed in like a towel steamer.
Ooh, yeah, those are soft.
Okay.
Ugh, they already got some stuff on them too. They're doing, I bet it's the animal style.
Actually, no, this was in the burger bag. The animal style fries came in
No,
a
you didn't get a burger.
completely different bag.
They did. They separated the animal style fries.
Okay.
Because I guess they're animals. And they have to be separated.
Let's get you. Oh, look at that. There's a fry on there.
Look at the fry. Okay.
We're gonna do the fries second. We normally do the fries first, but there's just so much we have to say about the fries.
So we both got double doubles, which is their
Which is super cringy, by the way.
standard burger. Why is it cringy?
It just is.
It's double burger, double cheese.
It's a double cheeseburger.
Double. It's shorter. It's like basketball.
What's the second double?
Double burger, double cheese.
Whatever. I just want to say double cheeseburger.
It's basketball. Okay, call it double cheeseburger.
Okay. It does smell good. Again, I have no doubt I'm probably gonna like this burger.
I can't wait for you to like the burger.
I got mine no tomato because I don't like raw tomato, and I got grilled onions on it as well.
I got mine how they make it, but they did offer onion. I don't know why the onion is separate.
Yeah, doesn't it usually come with onion?
I guess not. I guess
I don't know.
they want it. The only other thing I've heard them ask is if I wanted peppers before, which I'm not a huge pepper guy on it. Somebody's hungry watching us, and I think it's your mom.
It is my mom. Hi, Mom.
Oh, oops.
All right.
It's dripping on me.
Let's go for this.
All right, Mike, you got this. You got this. I believe. You know you want to say it.
It's a good burger.
There you go. He said it.
It's a good burger.
Home of the good burger. That's where it is.
That's it. This is a good. It tastes like a burger with cheese and Thousand Island and onions. It doesn't taste any different than a lot of other burgers I've had.
I wish the cheese was a little fresher because the cheese, you can kind of see it got a little gummy.
It is starting to a little bit.
I'll chalk that up to it sitting there.
I don't think that deters me.
The lettuce I wish was a little greener. I think it's like an iceberg lettuce, and I got a lot of ice, not a lot of the berg. I like it. I think it goes well together. A lot of veggies on this. If you like veggies on your burger, like my friend Catherine does, because you can order double veggies.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's not your thing. You would never do that.
Mine is less veggies.
Mike says, "Can you keep the veggies away from my burger, please?"
If you even touch my burger with a veggie.
If my burger even smells a tomato, I am dripping. So
It is a very moist burger.
They do not hold back with the sauce, which I think is just like a Thousand Island sauce. I don't think it's anything crazy. Somebody
yeah,
check me.
it's Thousand Island, but that's another thing is that like all the In-N-Out fanatics are like, oh, the spread is so good, it's so much better than everywhere else. It's Thousand Island, y'all. This is Big Mac sauce. It's the same thing.
But the burger's better than a Big Mac.
It is better than Big Mac. I mean, it's not hard to do, but to be fair, this is in the upper ranks of burgers. I will say that. It's just not special. There's nothing special about it.
You just said it's in the upper ranks of burgers, though.
That
Doesn't that make it special?
No, I mean it's in the upper ranks, but it's no different than all the other burgers up there.
Okay.
I would say.
Where does it rank so far this season for you? I'm curious.
It is probably the best we've had so far, just because we're getting out of like the global chains now.
Yes.
We're getting into more regional stuff. You know, it's gonna taste a lot better.
It's not a mass-produced.
Yes.
I mean, this one's probably still mass-produced, but less mass-produced. Mini mass-produced.
But I mean, you can get a burger like this at a million other places.
Can you get it for the price though?
Probably not for the price. That is
double by itself is $5.
That is one plus. I will say the price. The customer service is another plus. At In-N-Out, they do a very good customer service. The line though is just not worth it. I would not wait in that line for this burger.
Dang.
We went at like 4:00, right? Which is not peak time.
Yeah, not. The line was definitely longer than we were expecting.
Yeah, for non-peak time. If it was any longer and I wasn't doing a podcast, I probably would not wait in that line. Well, no, I definitely wouldn't wait in that line.
You wouldn't wait in that line if they were paying you to wait in that line.
No. It's not, and this is what I mean when I say that In-N-Out is not up to the hype, because the hype to me means it's like so good that I would wait in that line, like Franklin Barbecue. That's worth the hype because that is the best barbecue that I've been able to find anywhere.
I think those are a little different tiers.
We waited
2 hours for Franklin.
We did, yeah.
We got up early and sat in lawn chairs for Franklin's. I'm not doing that for no burger place.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, same kind of principle.
I get what you're saying.
It's not worth waiting for. It's not the greatest burger ever. It's a burger.
I think it's a good burger.
It's a good burger.
I think it's a good burger.
It is good.
It hits well. I'm holding back.
I am gonna finish this whole burger. It is tasty.
I'm gonna end up finishing the burger because I know the fries are not gonna wow me. But the burger itself is really good.
We'll get into the fries.
Pound for pound, so far it's the best burger of the season.
All right.
As far as regular burgers go, I'm not including the specialty burgers.
Let's talk about the sorry ass excuse for fries.
Mike's ready for this one.
I can already.
So we got one regular fries. I don't want to look in that bag. That's
For all of you, before you even start saying, why didn't you get them well done? I should not have to order your fries differently to make up for the fact that you can't make fries.
I do agree with that. I've had people tell me, well, you got to get them this way. You got to get them this way.
No,
Why?
just make fries.
Make good fries.
Make good fries. And for all the people that are gonna like, well, they're good. They use fresh potatoes. Okay, then they should taste better. That is a horrible fry.
It's sitting in the bag. It's not doing it favors. I don't think these fries stood a chance. They're not great. I'm sorry, Tim. They're not great.
These are probably the worst, among the worst. I'm gonna try
to at least pull the animal style ones out.
These are among the worst fries in fast food. I don't know if I found one that I like less.
They're so squishy.
And I'm gonna give you all a free cooking lesson here.
He's giving the cooking lesson.
So when
Chef Mike over here.
When you do anything with potatoes,
he's gonna have the Swedish chef going. There you go. There's your lesson.
When you cook potatoes, anytime, the crucial step that you have to do is soak them in cold water. So you skin the potatoes, you soak them in cold water to get the starch out. Otherwise, they're going to be like really chewy and gummy, and that's exactly what In-N-Out fries are. You can't just throw potatoes in the fryer. It doesn't matter how fresh they are. They're just bad.
They have minimal salt.
Yeah, there's no salt on them. I'm trying to like pick around for one that might taste better, but
yeah, they're all the same color.
It's so bad.
I feel like they weren't cooked.
It does taste like they weren't cooked.
It just tastes like they weren't cooked. Pull the animal style ones out so we
All
can
right.
at least have some semblance. I wonder if they taste good dipped in the shake. I'm gonna try to dip it in the shake.
I feel like the reason that fries are good in a shake is because the salty and sweet combine, but there's just no salt.
It's not bad, but it's not blowing me away.
Yeah. Okay.
My life has not changed. I put the lid back on the shake.
Now we got the animal style fries, which is
Okay, so they put Thousand Island grilled onions and cheese on it.
yes.
That's what it looks like.
So I'm gonna.
Which in theory should be great.
I'm not even gonna be able to like pull. Look at that. I can't even pull it out because it's stuck.
I mean, they've also been sitting, so give them that. But okay.
I'm trying to get one with like everything on it. I'm gonna get a fork.
Mike's got a fork. The sauce is pretty good with it. I like the sauce. Thousand Island and the grilled onions in there, but the fry itself is.
Here's that for you if you want to use that as well.
I'm a man. I can eat my animal style with my hands. Well, we grabbed it. Oh, we Lady and the Tramp that one. Look at that. That's an awesome looking bite.
First of all,
Hopefully it tastes good.
it goes as deep as the top layer, and that's it. There's nothing below.
Like, yeah, you expect them to mix it up? They got a little
Yeah,
spoon in there.
just something.
Okay.
You've got the sauce and stuff on the top, and then you've got a mountain of fries below it with nothing on them.
I'm not gonna lie, Mike. The onions with it make it really good. I kind of like it. Hang on.
The fries are still so bad.
Yes, the fries themselves need work.
The combination of the onions and everything, like grilled onions, just taste good. So the grilled onions are gonna make anything taste good.
Well, they're making these taste good.
It's not good enough that I would order it.
I need a lot of napkins. Okay.
It's not doing enough for me.
Here, take a bite of that.
Take a bite of that.
Here comes the airplane, Mike.
I'm good. I'm good.
And here comes the giant fist.
It's not doing enough for me.
It just provides the potato for it. Like if you didn't tell me this was fries, if you told me this was some just like side potato dish, I would like that. But if this is your example of French fries, no, do better.
This is, and there's still just no salt on them. If it goes back to that, I know they're fries. I'm expecting them to taste salty.
Close your eyes and just eat it with a fork. I'll tell you it's poutine. How about that?
Poutine. Poutines are good. If you ever had a poutine, go try one of those. But yeah, and again,
Mike, we're supposed to be anti-Canada this week.
Anti-Canada. Hey, but we have Canadians on the stars.
I guess that's true.
We can't be too anti-Canada.
Blame Canada. Yeah, if you're telling me these are fries, no.
Yeah, it's just.
But if this is just a potato dish.
And again, this is another thing that In-N-Out fanatics will swear by. It's like, oh, animal style is the best thing. No, it's fine, and it's not even fine. The fries are just bad.
I like the name animal style probably more than the actual animal style.
Yeah,
it makes me feel like I'm savage.
If you put these toppings on a good plate of fries, they probably taste pretty good.
Ooh. It's
just the fries are holding it back.
We should do that. We should just animal style other things.
We could.
Get the Wendy's chili. I know it's still around here.
It's not hard to melt cheese over some fries and put some Thousand Island and onions on it.
Let's do it. We'll start our own restaurant. We'll call it Animal Style.
I think we might get sued for that.
Surely they don't have a trademark on Animal Style. Is it on their menu?
Well,
This is my big gripe with
Animal Fries registered trademark.
Dang it, Animal Fries. So we just don't have to call them Animal Fries. My biggest gripe with In-N-Out is I get you want to tailor everything to everybody. You want, you can have whatever you want in your burger. We'll make it however you want. I get that. Put it on your menu. Put it on the menu. I want to be able to read it. I don't want to have to know some secret code. I always thought it'd be funny, like a Seinfeld thing where there's like a secret menu item, but George goes to like the wrong restaurant and just looks like an idiot trying to order. It's like walking into like Burger King and he's like, yeah, can I get a Flying Dutchman, please? And they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the secret menu either.
We should look up all the In-N-Out secret menu stuff.
Well, they have it listed on their website.
They do?
It's called their not so secret menu.
Just put it on the menu.
Menu deep dive.
Splash. I get you want to keep the menu simple, but if there's options out there, I want to know about them. So I don't want to have to rely on word of mouth making things up.
This will be a quick menu deep dive because their menu's pretty small. So they got
very straightforward.
Double. They have cheeseburger, hamburger, French fries, which shouldn't even be called French fries. Those are just bland potatoes.
Sad fries.
Yeah, sad fries.
Sad fries.
They got drinks. They got shakes. They have 3 shakes. They have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Pretty straightforward.
Not so secret menu.
Okay.
This is exactly what it says. Urban myth or just plain excellent customer service. Okay, you've heard the rumors, wondered what was on it, maybe even felt a little out of the loop. But in reality, we don't have any secrets at all. It's just the way some of our customers like their burgers prepared. And we're all about making our customers happy. So here are some of the most popular items on our not so secret menu. Yes, I'm getting sassy.
You got real nasally on that.
Double meat. What does that even mean?
They put more meat on it. It's the double meat, Mike.
Guys, hand leaf with the... That's just...
They double the meat.
How is that different than a double-double?
Well, you don't get double cheese.
Okay. 3x3 is just a triple. So just put a triple burger on the menu.
No,
4x4. Just put a quad burger on the menu.
Can you imagine, Mike? I want you to picture that on the menu. That would be terrifying.
What, a triple burger?
A quad burger.
A quad burger?
Quad by quad. Look at the picture of that. That's menacing.
How big?
They can't put that on their menu.
How big is each patty? This has got to be like... They're pretty small. It's got to be like less than a quarter pound or something.
I think together it's
we got a cheeseburger.
Probably like a quarter pounder.
What's on your cheeseburger? I would like to...
Okay, their website is acting up.
Their website is...
X that.
That doesn't help.
What is happening? Okay. For those at home who can't see, nobody can see Mike's computer. Their website went a little janky.
It's janky.
It's a little janky website. Look up, go back to the not so secret menu. Hang on, because there's so many other things.
There's a few more. There's grilled cheese, which is, it's just a burger with no patty. That's not a grilled cheese.
It's a vegetarian burger.
But yeah. Protein style is wrapped in lettuce.
I thought that was called the Flying Dutchman. Why did
Flying Dutchman is no bun, no anything.
Ah.
It's just a patty, which is, I'm sorry, fucking stupid.
Who would order that?
Animal style.
Why is it called the Flying Dutchman? No, I need to know that. Animal style. Okay.
So we all know animal style. Burger of your choice with hand leaf, lettuce, tomato, mustard cooked beef patty.
They add the pickle.
Pickle,
on the burger.
extra spread, and grilled onions.
That's why it tasted pickly to you. Because they added a pickle.
I feel like I remember the fries tasting like that, though. I don't know.
Do these taste pickly?
No, those don't. You mostly taste the onions, I feel like.
Do they taste piccolo?
No.
No.
They didn't taste as bad as I remember, I will say that. But they're not any better.
That's all I'm aiming for here.
Okay.
All I'm aiming for is incremental improvement.
That was pretty much the menu.
That is pretty much the menu.
Well,
do you have anything else? I mean,
we got a whole 30 minutes.
They wear their hats.
Yes, the hats. They got the whole 50s diner thing going.
True.
I wasn't a fan.
No? You wouldn't wear that hat?
I like the red hats they have. It looks kind of clean.
They had some, it's a trucker style hat.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of their palm trees? They do the X palm. Oh, I'm sorry, people at home who might have just heard that. I just punched the microphone. I'm throwing up the DX right here because they have like the cross palms, which if you go to one in Texas, they're all dead because palm trees don't do well in Texas.
I mean, we have a good amount of humidity, but
I think the overarching heat just took them out. I don't think they're meant for that.
Yeah.
That's it? You're giving up on it?
I forgot what we were talking about for a second.
No more pod?
The palm trees are, I mean, it gets the point across. I will say,
they're on the cut. They got that Southern California going.
I do like the color scheme. It's very restaurant. It's very that red, white, and yellow. It's eye-catching.
They spec'd into color theory pretty well. That red gets you hungry. The red and yellow. Ooh, Mike, they have a toll-free number you can call.
I'd rather just not go back.
You don't want to tell them about their fries?
No, because I think people have, how have they gone so long without changing the recipe for their fries? They're that bad. Surely someone's complained about them, but their loyal fan base doesn't.
I guess enough people haven't. They just get them animal style. This was their improvement on it.
It's
People complained. They made them
call
animal
it that
style.
if you want.
They could do better with the fries, guys.
A lot better. This is an example of how not to make fries.
Okay.
This is terrible.
Well, I'm gonna break out
Look at
the
that.
talking points.
Look at this.
It's a
That
fry needs some
This is what
some blue pill.
This is what keeps me from going back, right? It's a cheap burger. The price point is good and everything.
Yes.
I'm not gonna eat the fries if I go. They're terrible.
I'm telling you, get 2 burgers.
I could get 2 burgers, but it's not worth that line.
2 burgers and a chocolate shake.
And see, by the time you
Burger
get
Crave.
2 burgers, you've already spent as much as you would getting a combo at any other restaurant.
But you get 2 burgers.
It's just
They're good.
I don't order 2 burgers for a reason.
They're good. They're good burgers. All right, I'm gonna break out the talking points because for the first time, your boy did research.
All right, let's bring it.
Your boy called in the experts. Shout out Mateo and shout out Tim, my 2 California dudes. Even though Mateo lives in Austin now, he grew up in Southern California. Tim is out there promoting the podcast, so you can't say anything bad about Tim's takes. Tim is promoting. He told me personally he's making all of our coworkers listen to our podcast. Hi,
Wow.
Tim, and hello, coworkers. Okay, Tim had more points. Tim said they pay their employees super well, above,
That is another good thing.
which is probably why everybody's happy to be there. Tim's exact words: In-N-Out is still owned by the same family, the Snyders. They didn't sell out like other restaurants.
Whoa. We'll get there next week.
That was Tim's exact words. You can't say anything bad about Tim because he's out here promoting. Tim, I don't know if this is necessarily a good point, but you did bring it up. They have Bible stuff on their cups.
Yeah, that's not a good point.
I don't know how I feel about that. Tim said that's family values, which cool. Family's cool.
So this is the Chick-fil-A of burgers, basically.
Maybe. I mean, my cup says Proverbs 3:5. I don't know what that is. Can we look that up? What's Proverbs 3:5, Mike?
Are we really looking this up?
Yes. I need to know what my cup says.
Proverbs 3:5.
I didn't know. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Tim, I don't know if I want that on my milkshake cup. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Why did they sneak that in there?
that's the reason why they have such a big following, is because all the Christians go there.
Maybe. I don't know. Tim brought up the fresh ingredients, how they have to have an In-N-Out facility within a certain radius of the stores. So that's why they get their fresh produce and fresh meat.
That's great, but the fries still taste terrible.
Yeah,
So
they need better fries, Tim. They need better fries.
here's the
The
thing.
fresh potatoes are good,
You could have a slaughterhouse next to the restaurant,
but cook them better.
and you could eat your beef slaughtered every day, have it fresh on the table.
You can't say anything bad about Tim.
I don't care. And you could still cook that burger well done.
Tim is coming for you.
Bring it, Tim.
Oh, dude, you do not want to fight Tim. PGT will mess you up.
You could still overcook the burger with the fries.
The fries do need to be better.
They have
The fries, Tim.
the
are not
best ingredients
strong.
available, and they still make these fries terrible.
Do they know? Do people know? Surely somebody at In-N-Out has tried to fry. Or do they just make them?
They just
put
they
them
just
in the
accept
bag,
it.
and
It's
they're
just
like, "Here you
it's this
go."
cult mindset.
Fries.
It's like with Chick-fil-A, except that
I had Chick-fil-A
can't-
last night. It was pretty good.
I can't really complain about any of the food being that bad at Chick-fil-A. But yeah, they've just accepted it.
Mateo's biggest point was the price point. You're not going to find a better deal.
The price point is good.
$5 for a burger, and you could get double meat and double veggies on it, so you can kind of get 2 burgers for 1 burger. Do that.
You still,
Do that.
for that much,
Get more burger, Mike. Where else are you going to get more burger?
what a burger. Here's the thing.
It's
You
true.
can get
They are bigger burgers.
one double at Whataburger is the size of like 4 In-N-Out burgers. And I've only spent $10, $11.
Maybe I don't want to be that fat. Maybe I just want 2.5 burgers.
Here's the thing. If I'm hungry, I go to Whataburger. Because you get your money's worth at Whataburger.
You get a lot of food at Whataburger.
A lot of, like, that's...
If I want my burger craving, I go to In-N-Out. If I want a patty melt, I go to Whataburger.
I would go somewhere other than In-N-Out for a burger.
My hot takes are going to be on the Whataburger podcast because I'm going to trash the regular burger.
All right.
Specialty burgers are good.
We'll get there.
I'm trying to think, was there any other takes Tim and Mateo told me? But I did my research. I wanted ammo to back me up, other than just like, oh, it's a good burger.
That's all it
I
is,
didn't
though.
know
It's
they
just
paid their people well.
just a good burger. That's it. There's
Which
nothing
is good.
special.
What more do you want?
There's nothing special about it.
What do you? Okay, so some people like something. You're still admitting it's good, so I guess
Yeah.
I'll take that.
It's fine.
That's all I'm gonna get out.
It's fine. It's fine.
He said it's fine. But is it fine?
Like fine dining? No, just fine.
No. It's
That was that video I sent you.
Ah.
It's when you tell somebody from California that you don't like In-N-Out. He's just like in denial the entire time.
I mean, I'll hold it in. I got, you know what, Mike? Fully coming clean here. My goal of this podcast was to get you to say one nice thing about In-N-Out, and you did. So I accomplished my goal.
I've never said anything bad about their burger other than that it's just not special. There's nothing that sets this apart from other burgers.
It's a good burger. You said it's a good burger.
But it's not special. Yes, it's a good burger.
The price is good.
Is that all you wanted me to say?
The price is good for this burger. You can't get this anywhere else. And that makes it special.
I could buy a thing of ground beef and make 4 of them
Okay. Well,
by myself.
Okay, well, this is a fast food podcast, Mike. Not.
Honestly,
grill off.
in the time...
Let's settle this. Grill off. You versus In-N-Out. It'll be like SpongeBob versus King Neptune. I don't know who's who. You're probably SpongeBob making the one burger.
I mean, if you want to get technical, in the time that it would take me to take the ground beef, make 4 burgers, because you get like a pound of beef usually, so I can make 4 quarter-pound burgers, make all those. It probably would have been the same time that I would have spent waiting in the In-N-Out line.
And you know what else? The fries would still be bad.
At In-N-Out, yeah.
They would not have learned to make good fries.
No, they wouldn't have.
Oh, all right.
Do you want to hear my hot take?
You have more hot takes.
I have the hottest take of all.
Give me the hottest take.
You're going to be mad about this one.
Am I?
In-N-Out is the Texas A&M of burger places.
I don't agree with that.
Here's the thing. Are they a good contender? Yes. They're a good contender.
That right there is why they're not the A&M. You went too high.
A&M, let's say this. In-N-Out, now I'm getting them confused. A&M does win some games. Yes, they've had good seasons. But they're not any better than anybody else. And they've got a giant cult following that is in denial that they suck.
I think you think too highly of A&M. Who would I compare them to? They do one thing really well. They have their brand, and that is their brand. You may not agree with their brand. They're like Clemson. I'll say
Clemson?
They're like the Clemson.
Or Gonzaga. They do basketball really well.
I guess. I don't know that much about Gonzaga.
I
know college football. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Who's another?
I'll say they're Clemson because they have actually won stuff.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything they do there, but I respect them.
I don't know. I still stand by my case.
Who would be the A&M of burgers? Burger King. No, because they're too big. I'll think of something. Vote now on your phones. Who are burger Aggies?
I still say it's In-N-Out. Just because of the cult mindset alone.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is out there, too.
Yeah, but they don't make burgers.
True. And Chick-fil-A is still better than In-N-Out.
If we're talking about like the biggest cults in food, it's In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, maybe Chipotle.
See, I think you just don't like cults.
Here's the thing.
I think you're just counterculture.
So it's not even that I'm counterculture. Here's the thing that's annoying, right? It's that, and it's really annoying, It's that when these places get hyped up so much and your expectations go really high and you get there and I'm like, it's fine. And then it's the attitude they have. They insist that you're wrong. So if you tell somebody who likes In-N-Out that you don't like In-N-Out, you're like, it's fine. They're like, no, you're wrong. They use fresh ingredients. It's that kind of thing.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
I understand where you're coming from. I will also admit I do that to people with Whataburger. So
see, Whataburger is different for me.
I'm on the other side of that argument. So for me to be like, I don't like it because people yell at me about it, but then I yell at people about fast food.
Like, the thing with Whataburger is that
I can't do that.
So In-N-Out people who like In-N-Out want In-N-Out to like be across the nation. They want everyone to experience In-N-Out. In Texas, we want Whataburger to stay here. We want Whataburger to be our thing.
I think In-N-Out people want In-N-Out to be in California. I think that's what they want.
Well, it's making its way here.
I don't know if they want it everywhere else.
I'll say that here's the other thing that really irks me.
It's a very California thing.
Here's what irks me, and
Mike's getting irked.
I'm about to piss off the entire state of California.
Okay.
What's really annoying about Californians, and I'm not going to, full disclosure, I'm not going to get political.
You can't say anything bad about Tim on the podcast, Mike.
Tim's fine.
PGT is out here.
The annoying thing about...
This is to everybody except you, Tim.
Except Tim.
Except Tim. We love you.
And Dom. But Dom's from Arizona originally, so...
I don't know anybody else in California. Mostly Tim.
I lost my train of thought.
What are you going to say to the entire state of California minus Tim?
So here's the annoying thing about Californians is they leave California, come here, and talk about how much better California is. So they come here... So I'll say this. I get if you don't like Whataburger. It's fine. I'm not going to be mad if you don't like Whataburger. What's annoying is when you come here and act like Whataburger is the worst thing on the planet and you're like, In-N-Out's so much better. That's annoying.
We have reached the core of the argument. You have nothing against the food. It's all the people.
No, the fries are terrible.
Yes, established. Done. We all know the fries belong... The floor would be insulted by those fries.
These are all bits and pieces of the argument.
Now we have your core tenet here. People are coming in telling you your burger place is bad and that their burger place is good. That's what we have.
It's not even that.
And you know what I do in California, Mike, when I go there for work? I tell them how great Whataburger is.
There you go.
That's what I do. And they all get mad at me. So everybody's just telling everybody about their burgers.
Well, y'all can stay pissed. I'll get more into like Whataburger later on. Here's the other reason that I think that In-N-Out is A&M, because then you've got So Texas is Whataburger. Texas has so much more to offer. And you know what? They're not the best either, but you're going to be a lot more entertained going to a Texas game than an In-N-Out game.
Game than an In-N-Out. I don't know about that. A&M games are pretty entertaining. They do a lot. I don't know about that. And that's the Texas fan saying that. Texas has gotten better.
Have you been to an Aggie game?
I camped out for one.
Camped out?
I've seen them. I'm going to try to go to one this fall.
Ew.
We're playing them.
I'm
going to try to go to that.
Make sure you get a good scrub down before you join the podcast that week.
I'm going to try to go.
So clean yourself, get properly sanitized.
You did not go to a Texas game before Chris Del Conte took over as the AD. They were not the most ideal. Like all the carnival stuff they do beforehand and the concerts, that was not there. I want you to imagine without that.
Okay.
It was pretty not great.
Fair point. But you get what I'm saying. Whataburger. So the reason that I like Whataburger so much better is because they have so much more to offer. You can go and whatever you're feeling, you can get, chicken. You don't have to get a burger if you don't want it. You can get breakfast. You can get better shakes. You can get bigger shakes for one.
You can get bigger shakes. Dr. Pepper shake's pretty good.
The Dr. Pepper shake is
We will say that for the Whataburger podcast, though.
Yeah, I'll save more of my Whataburger praise for next week. But there's just so much more to offer at other places than In-N-Out. In-N-Out has one pretty good thing, but I can get a good burger at a million other places.
It says In-N-Out Burger. That's what they specialize in. Burger.
It doesn't stand out. It doesn't stand out from anyone else. You know who else has fresh ingredients? Wendy's. I would rather go to Wendy's because I can get a bowl of chili and nuggets and fries that taste good.
But you didn't say burger. That's the thing.
Wait, what?
You just said like I can get the chili, I can get all these other things, but the burger.
Oh, well, in addition to the burger.
Which burger would you rather have?
Wendy's.
Okay, I would rather have this burger than a Wendy's burger, but that's your taste.
I can get bacon on a Wendy's burger.
That is true.
I can get a Baconator. I can get the pretzel Baconator.
You're not wrong.
I can get at In-N-Out a regular burger.
This is better than
with
Dave's
Thousand
Double.
Island.
Better than Dave's Double.
So
that.
Yeah, that's where I stand on that.
I think the point has been made. I think we've hammered it home enough.
I think we have. We've still got. I mean, we've only gone for 45 minutes.
That's fine. There's only like 3 things to try, so we got it.
It's true.
What are we doing
There's got to be more to go into.
No, we've made our point. Where are we going next? Yeah, this can be a short one. You filled the runtime. You did.
All right.
You got any? Okay. You know what? Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Just
because I'll make a deal with you. We can't reference In-N-Out next week.
We can't reference.
We have to take a break. We have to take a break from talking about it next week. So say anything else you want to say about In-N-Out.
I'll say this. Next week will be a happier episode.
Okay.
More positive episode.
Okay.
Just it's the cult mindset that's the most annoying, and then it's just underwhelming. Every time I've gone to In-N-Out, it's been underwhelming. It's just not what everyone says it is, and the fact that they act like you're supposed to like it, like it's mandatory to like it. It's not. A lot of people hate In-N-Out. Y'all need to hear it. You know what? Let me say it again for those of you who need to hear it.
Minus 2.
A lot of people hate In-N-Out.
And Mateo.
You will live. You don't need to become Jehovah's Witnesses for In-N-Out.
They're going on their little bikes.
Yeah, no, that's missionaries.
I thought it was Jehovah's Witnesses.
Those are Mormons.
I thought missionaries. I didn't know what Proverbs 3:5 was. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Jehovah's Witnesses are the ones that go around with the watchtower.
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna exclude myself from that. I don't know. So what are we doing next week, Mike?
Well, as you may have guessed, next week we are going to Whataburger finally, which is our favorite, I would say, in general.
My number one.
It's my go-to burger place. I will say this, just as a precursor, I don't think Whataburger has the best burger in the fast food market, but it is the most comforting. It's the best comfort food, and it's a good burger. And I mean, if you're saying that it's like the worst thing ever, that's just hatred. There's no logic behind that, unless you got it like without cheese.
That's the line. If you get it without cheese, then it is.
Because I have had their burgers without cheese, and it was not as satisfying.
Sounds like a weak burger.
Well, we didn't try this without cheese.
Sounds not good. That's true. We didn't try without cheese.
You're going to the dark side.
I really just want to mess with you. That's my goal.
Next week, we look for a new podcast co-host.
Whoa! You know where I'll be? At In-N-Out.
And you can stay there.
That's why we need Whataburger next week, so we can make up.
We can, yeah. We'll bond over Whataburger.
Yeah.
We'll rebond over Whataburger.
And yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. Whataburger's next week. Remember to go check out our merch shop. Get you one of these awesome shirts, or our stickers. Where's the sticker? Get you a sticker with our Spotify code so you can help spread the word.
Yes.
Tim, since you want to promote the podcast, go ahead and get you some stickers.
I'll get you some stickers, Tim.
Hand those out to all your friends, and you can bond over In-N-Out.
He will. He'll play him this episode.
All right, guys. I think I've made my peace. I think I've been negative enough for today.
That's okay, Mike. Sometimes you gotta get things off your chest.
It's true.
This was the place to do it.
Alrighty. I promise more positive next week, y'all. I'm Mike on the mic.
I'm Sam, the Zest Balesa.
And remember to stay hungry.